to me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about who is missing you and what do they want you to know. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I've done a bit of a pre-shuffle, as you can see before you. I will be pulling more cards for clarity as I need to for each group, and at the end of each group I will be getting letters, initials, and charms as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you each psychic linking object, which are these little cool little paper cutouts. I'm going to show you each one of those up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Group 1, you are the all-seeing eye. Group 2, you are the seer. Group 3, you are the hand of fate. Okay guys, those will be your selections. I will insert a little video with some music for those of you who need a little bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there is probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected the All-Seeing Eye, this is going to be your reading all about who is missing you right now and what message do they have for you. Now, I just want to tell you guys that the energy that I'm picking up on for group 1 is very heavy. There's sadness here, okay? The song that I connected with for you guys is the Lana Del Rey song, Hope is a Dangerous Thing for a Woman Like Me to Have. All the groups today I connected with Lana Del Rey songs. So all the groups have kind of that heavy energy. So some more than others, but all of her songs kind of have that. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little bit, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, group 1. So just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. All right? Okay, so I am going to pull more cards as I need to for clarity, and I will be getting your initials and charms and other letters at the end of the group. So let's get into this and find out about who is missing you right now and the messages they have for you. We have Uranus, so we could have a Aquarius. I want to say Gemini, so but we could have an Aquarius here. You could be the Aquarius, they could be the Aquarius. We have revenge energy. There's some bitterness here. We have hiding your true self. Oh, that flipped out. We'll see that in a minute. We have the triumph of lies. We have leaves trail of lies, but thinks they are going under the radar. Demi-smooth, unsmooth criminal. Mouth of lies. Whatever they say is either an untruth or straight up made of lies. Okay, there's a lot of betrayal here. Melodramatic. Makes a mountain out of a molehill and lays on the blame thick, makes their issues worse than others. We have mother. We have shape shifter, Samaritan, water. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have Venus. That's Libra, Taurus energy. And it can also be Pisces, so lots of Pisces energy. Breaking the chain of repeating cycles. Well, okay. Let me get all these cards together and sort this energy. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, group 1. I think some of you guys have a deceased energy coming forward. Okay, this happens sometimes in my readings. This feels like a deceased maternal. It could be maternal or paternal, but it feels like a maternal energy. Grandmother, mother, great-grandmother, auntie, great auntie. Some of you guys weren't raised by your mother, but somebody who took that role. They don't have to be feminine in nature, but someone who possibly raised you and felt like a mother. Okay. For some of you, this is a living mother as well who misses you, and this is no contact. Okay. We have hiding your true self and revenge. So there was heavy duty, intense energy here. Okay. I feel like there was a terrible falling out. And if there wasn't a falling out, we have a situation where we have, this was no Betty Crocker mom. And I'm seeing if this is a mom, and I'm just going to say mom, but fill the blank in with whatever, feminine energy this was or is. Okay, it could be no contact, it could be death, it could be no contact, it could be just a bad situation where there isn't closeness. So just take what resonates, okay? My heart chakra feels real heavy. Okay, real heavy. I'm hearing I feel bad. I feel bad. Someone feels guilt here. This could be you. There's no judgment in this reading, okay? This is just an honest, soulful exchange, okay? I feel like some of you guys had a very emotional mother, very emotional. You maybe even had a shape-shifting tendency. Perhaps they were borderline due to trauma, or they had some kind of issues. Narcissism seems to be popping up. I feel this energy, this feminine energy, whether they are living or they've passed on, as some of them have really been through a transition and really learning about this. Some of them are still lost in it, so I'm feeling different things. Either way this unfolds, I feel this deep longing, holding out hope that you guys can work it out. Now, what I'm feeling as far as those that have passed over is just this energy of the wasting of time, how much time they wasted, perhaps not appreciating the connection they had with their child or the human being they were raising as their child. Okay, it's okay. I feel this energy is like they're very emotional. This person's very emotional. I feel like their heart chakra may really they may be going through a heart chakra healing, or this is like residual energy from when they were alive, and the sorrow they really felt about the relationship you had. We have Seven of Cups. I'm feeling debauchery here, so because it's debauch. And you know, these are, I'm reading these intuitively, and I'm speaking with this energy. I have this energy guides coming in as well with this energy for an ancestors for this particular group. For some of you, this is a mother, maternal figure. Again, use your discernment here, that had possible party problems with partying. It's like they want to speak for me almost. You know, I chose substances over my children. I chose men or relationships over my children. I chose anything over my children because I was numb. I was, I wasn't ready to have kids, and you know, that's on me. That's my responsibility. Like, I understand now that irregardless, I failed you. I failed myself too. We have the devil. Yeah, there's the addiction. There's the bad behavior. There's a lot of you guys had a very emotional. Either there was emotional outbursts. It could be either way, sadness. It could be anger. For some of you, I'm seeing like, I'm not going to trigger anybody. Okay, I'm not going to trigger anybody. But whatever you went through, this is that. Okay, I see it. I can see in my mind's eye. I can see the boundary crossings, the inappropriate stuff. I see it and I validate that. Okay, but I will not. I refuse to trigger you. Okay, and I feel like this energy does not want to trigger you. They're being very guarded. We have the Ace of Discs here, and we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of hard words said. As a child, you may have been around this person while they were doing these things, okay? There may have been a lot of irresponsible behavior that you were around. This may have left you in situations where you did not have a good sense of boundaries. You may not have understood, you grew up not really understanding like normalcy or proper family structure, or how to set up routines for yourself, because the times when children learn productive routines, it didn't happen for you, or your parent wasn't able to understand. They weren't able to help you put that together because they were in their own state. You may have had a situation with this person where they lied to you. They misled you. They didn't show up when they said they were going to. Like serial abandonment. Okay. That's when, you know, I'm going to show up. You know, I'm going to come pick you up, and we're going to come pick you up at grandma's, you know, at 3:30 on Sunday, and we're going to go to the movies. And they never show up. And as a 9-year-old kid, that's heartbreaking, especially when it's a parent, and especially when it's your own mother. And I feel that. I feel that crushing blow to my heart chakra. And I feel like I'm feeling a lot of like painful energy, like when it's done over and over. And that's an example for you guys. It's different for each one of you, okay? But it's like a continual sense of like disappointment. And I feel like you were betrayed in ways where this feminine energy like would blow things up. Like, yeah, I'm going to get clean, or yeah, I'm going to get myself together, or I'm going to get another job, or because you may have had a situation where this person couldn't keep a job because they couldn't keep themselves together for whatever this reason was. Okay, they couldn't keep things together. Okay, so you had a lot of instability, and you had a lot of like promises about this, that, or the other, and it never happened. For some of you, this person could have eventually just disappeared, perhaps because of, I feel like for some of you, there was a moment with this Queen of Swords energy here where there was just like, there was a new beginning, okay? For some of you, the new beginning was no contact. It was just, you were like, I'm done with this narcissistic energy. I'm done with this abusive energy. I'm done with this disappointing energy. And it feels like there was a lot of anger at first with this revenge energy. Lots of anger. Because I feel like the mother energy felt betrayed. So there was some kind of behavior here where the mother energy felt betrayed. Okay. All right, what do we have here? We have the Empress in reverse. Yes. The Prince of Cups. Yes. And we have the Ace of Wands. Yes. The mother energy felt very betrayed. They felt like they were messed over. Okay. And perhaps it's because the Prince of Cups energy here had to do what was in their best behavior. It's like some of you guys had to pull away from a narcissist. You had to pull away from a very toxic situation with this mothering energy, okay? You had to do what was right for you. You had to break the chain. And I feel like this feminine energy kind of spun out of control for a while. And I feel like it was hard. This isn't easy. I feel like it was real hard for you, okay? Tell me more about this. So now, what is the message? What do you want them to know? The future. I feel I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oneness. Presence. This is beautiful energy. I feel the energy of the one that's passed over. Okay, that's what I'm feeling specifically with this message here. And I feel like this is a very high vibe message for you, okay? I feel like they want you to know that it really is going to be okay. That irregardless of the experiences you had together in this lifetime, that they work on your behalf on the other side as an ancestor, almost working to correct the stuff that they caused to happen, as if they're paying their karmic debt. And I don't use that term lightly, and I really hate the term, but I that's the one that came out of my brain. I see this as the mother, and I see them holding this golden energy, and this is the energy they send to you from the other side. Okay. It's love, it's luck, it's sorry. It is, this energy is always ready to help you, okay? And it wants you to know that. I feel like for some of you, when this energy passed, if this energy has passed for you, I feel like when they passed over, it's like in a moment they understood the oneness of all things, as we often do when we pass over. There's just a moment of awareness with all things. And because they're connected to oneness now, they can flow this energy into your life. They can flow this divine creative force into your life. And they feel like in order to give you a true new beginning, in order to make things right as your mother, your maternal energy in this lifetime, it is their duty to help you with your future, to help make things right for you, okay? They know this does not make up for anything that's happened. They're not trying to make up for it. They're not trying to earn their stripes with you. They're not trying to validate anything. That's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to help you in any way they can because they can and because they love you. And from the other side, they really feel the pain of what they caused. That's part of the experience on the other side. Then we have presence. Look at the powerful gate of this card. I feel this is opening. This is what this energy, this mother energy that's passed over. We'll get to the other energy, but I want to kind of like see what this gate is opening. Tell me what is in this gate of presence. What are you opening? What are you sending? What is this? It's a blessing. I'm hearing it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I want to bless them. Water element, healing, intuitive, emotional, nurturing. They want you to find healing. They want to help you find healing. The number is 22. This is 22, and presence is 2. I'm hearing the presence of peace, the presence of oneness, the presence of connection. You are more than the sum of your trauma. Be careful how you talk to yourself. You are listening. Stop talking to yourself. I can hear some of the words you say. Stop. I think one of the worst things that this is part of this person's experience on the other side is they hear their own words they said to you running through your head. They hear you say them to yourself. And I think it is something that is very difficult for them. And so that is just an example of the things that they get, and that is why they want to help you. That is why they want to help you heal through this gate of presence. This person sends you this energy. You will know by the 2s you see and the 3s. Before you love anyone, you have to love yourself. They want to help you heal this. I'm hearing like angels. You may be drawn to angels, or a certain angel or a certain saint as well. This will be this energy bringing that saint into your life to help you, okay? There's a need here to heal the trauma, to heal the negative patterning. We have the angel, I'm pulling all angel numbers, like angel number 999, the process of a cycle ending, time to let go. Their greatest desire for you, the one on the other, the mother on the other side, is for you to heal and be able to let this go and be happy and healthy. And I think they know that you'll never be completely free of this, but they want to do everything they can from the other side to help you. And again, this doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it all right. And it's not a defense for what happened. I don't want you to think that at all. Okay? It's just what they're trying to do. I think sometimes it's good to know that there can be remorse. And there can be energies that we never even considered on the other side moving things on our behalf. People who have been awful to us may be actually moving things on our behalf on the other side, because on the other side they feel us. They feel the pain they've caused. They feel those things. They understand how we affect each other. And because this is a maternal mother type energy, they understand that it was a very intense experience and they want to try to make things better. Now, if this is a living mother energy, okay, those came out. What do you have to say? I'm going to move these over. What is your message? Life is full of illusions, so use discernment. There are no secrets that time does not reveal. Oh. Tell me more. I'm hearing like truth is going to be revealed. There's something. Some of you guys had somebody else involved in some situation. It's going to be revealed. Heart chakra. There's going to be a heart chakra healing. Okay. You are about to break a generational curse. You're doing it. You're doing the work. And they want you to know that. If I never see you again, if I never talk to you again, I'm sorry. And I love you. And I just want you to be happy. And that's all. The best thing about memories is making them. I want you to live a beautiful life. And I want you to be free. Because you deserve that. I almost feel like this is their higher self, because some of them are not this healed yet. Okay, so I feel like the higher self is almost coming in at this point. Because some of them have some healing to do. Tell me about this. But you guys, by taking the action to kind of like step aside or get some distance, really is breaking this pattern, okay? And I feel this energy of like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for stepping out, for getting away, for taking care of yourself. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't think this person is doing well. I think they're struggling because they miss you. I think they feel bad. If you guys have been apart for a while, I do think there was anger at first. And I think there's been, slowly over time, there's probably been more clarity. Some of them, again, still have some healing to do, and they haven't gotten clarity and they're still angry. Some have gotten clarity and understand now why the separation, and they're taking ownership of their behavior. And there are some that are on this healing journey, and they understand that it wouldn't be good for you guys to be in each other's life. That it's probably better for breaking this generational curse that you're not. So it really works out in everyone's favor to not be in each other's life, at least now. Who knows the future, right? Okay, let's get you guys some initials, letters, and some charms. Hey group one, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. All right, we have EOOPZWTPVZAA. So 2 A's there, 2 O's and 2 P's and 2 Z's. So you have quite a few charms. I feel like with the car, and I think we had the passport here, I feel like there's a lot of distance here. You may have moved, they may have moved, but it just seems like there's a lot of distance here. So again, we may have someone who's crossed over, or you guys may live in different states or even different countries. There seems like there's just a lot of distance here as well. And I feel like the maternal energy was definitely had some parasitic tendencies. It doesn't mean the child energy doesn't. We learn parasitic behavior. We learn toxic behavior. So you may have picked up some toxic traits. Hey, we all do, but I do feel like, you're learning to overcome those. That's part of the separation. That's part of overcoming the generational curse, is unlearning the toxic behaviors that you picked up from this person. Having abandonment issues can really cause a lot of toxic behavior. You can be someone who tends to cling to people, or you can be someone who has a really hard time opening up to people. You may find that you isolate yourself, and even though you want to be with people, you can't really trust anybody. You may have some serious trust issues. We have the evil eye charm here, and I feel like, there were times where you really felt like this person didn't have good intentions. Like there were times where, you may have fought with this person. This person's supposed to hold you in high regard. Like this is a mother energy, and they failed to protect you, So there's some bad vibes here. The reading had a good message, but let's not negate, the toxic hostility between mother and child here. Whatever the mother figure was, it's not a good deal. It doesn't feel good. And there's a lot to overcome here. And I don't want to downplay that in any way, okay? We have a saint token here. I feel like for you, we have this little heart lock. I feel like for some of you guys, you've really hidden your heart away. And you may just have a general lack of faith in relationships, even romantic ones. Maybe you try. I feel like some of you guys probably picked the wrong people subconsciously on purpose, because it's okay. I'm feeling a couple of things. I feel like you subconsciously picked the wrong people because you deeply want an emotional relationship. You want to you want to connect with someone on an emotional level deeply. But the thought of someone knowing you emotionally deeply is terrifying. And it's very triggering, because the people, your mother, who knew you deeply and emotionally was like a wolf with a sheep and just destroyed you in so many ways emotionally. So you pick people who are emotionally unavailable or completely unavailable or do not know how to communicate emotion. And you tend to get in relationships where you try to teach people how to communicate emotionally, and you feel guilt about wanting to be in emotional relationships, but you're with somebody who isn't able to fulfill that. And then you feel sad and you fall in love with these people. And then you feel guilty because you kind of want to change them, but they were never that in the first place. So it gets real complicated with these issues. And we cause ourselves a lot of self-harm emotionally, and we cause ourselves a lot of guilt, when the truth is we need to get down to brass tacks and deal with the fact that we had an emotionally neglectful and abandoned abandonment issues connected to like a mother wound or a father wound or a maternal feminine energy wound, an empress or an emperor kind of energy. Like dealing with that will help fix a lot of the other things. And if you're actively in a relationship with someone who is emotionally unavailable and you've picked that person because you kind of rigged the system against yourself, it's probably time for you to deal with that. It's probably time for you to ask yourself, like, do I want to continue in a relationship with someone who is not capable of fulfilling me emotionally because I picked someone who would not emotionally fulfill me because I was in a bad place, and now I want emotional fulfillment and I'm asking someone to do something that they may not be capable of. It's not fair. It's setting them up for failure. It's setting me up for failure, and they deserve better and I deserve better. Yes, it can be difficult, but whatever, like that's life. That's learning. That's growth, right? That's a particular channeled message for a particular person. And if you know who you are, that's for you. Okay. Yeah, so on to a lighter note, we have flowers here. And these flowers, when I see these like roses, I always think of sweetness. I think of cake. I think of wedding cake and birthday cake. And I want you to know that part of the message, part of the positive message here is that there are sweeter times approaching. Okay, there is a lot of like death card energy in the charms though. Okay, so there is a transformation happening with this breaking generational curses, and it's tough. Okay, it's the hard work. I still feel like you're going through the hard work. With this little green bead here, I feel like there's still a lot of healing going on. Some of you guys may be struggling with your own issues with addiction. No judgment here. Life is hard. We deal with things how we learn how to deal with them, and sometimes we pick up those patterns from our parents. And you may be trying to get a handle on that. Maybe you're not, but you're aware of it, right? And sometimes healing looks like breaking generational curses, and healing those looks like getting a handle on those tendencies. Okay. And that can take a while, and you got to give yourself grace, and you got to know, listen, I understand this. Okay. The addiction is not a new concept to me either. All right. I had a time when I had a little wino problem. Okay. I was a little wino. I was one of those moms, one of those wine moms, right? We don't talk about this in our society. It's all fun. Oh, let's have some wine. Let's have some wine. And a glass of wine turns into a box of wine. And you're drinking that down like water at 9 a.m. And then that turns into shots. And before you know it, you're a full-blown wino. And, it's not, there's no shame. It happens. But it happens, and we need to talk about it, okay? And there was a time I had to make a choice, whether I was going to whether I was going to go into full-blown, like, addiction and lose everything, or I was going to get my shit together. And I had to make that choice, and I did. And, I'm so glad I did, right? But we need to stop shaming people for discussing their addiction problems. Okay, or their struggles, whatever yours are. Yours may not be alcohol. It may be a behavior. You may have a behavior you're struggling with, or it may be a thought process, or it may be something that's a mental illness or something that's untreated. Don't feel ashamed. Go get some help for yourself. You deserve that. Give yourself some compassion. That's how you break a generational curse, okay? All right, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey group 2, all of you that selected the Seer, this is going to be your reading all about who misses you right now and what do they want you to know. So keep in mind this is a general reading. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this group, oops, at the end of this group, I will be getting some letters and charms and initials for you guys. So let's get into it and see what came out for you. Now, the song I was listening to Lana Del Rey. So, and the song I got for you guys was Arcadia by Lana Del Rey. So that's the vibe of this group. If you want to go listen to it, I think I may try to link them down below if I can remember. Okay, so the first card is air. Who is missing you? Air sign. That could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Libra, so there you go. This could be a partnership. It could be a friendship. Close. Okay, because Libra, I'm going to move this up just a little. There we go. Libra speaks of partnership, close friends, best friends even. Scorpio, okay, an intense bond. Again, could be a partner, friendship. Whatever it is, it's very close. Okay, it's a close bond. But it could be friends too. Black flower fragrance. We have that energy. We have blinded to pain. We have sacrifice. We have unlocked doors, comes back to people's lives when they're about to heal and move on. Ooh. Public enemy, no one likes them. No one is trying to hide their disdain. How they have treated others, have left a bad taste in other people's mouths. Things aren't going well, okay? Makes others walk on eggshells due to their inconsistent behavior and actions. Hot and cold. This could be what happened between you guys as well. We have teacher, okay? Destroyer. Ooh, okay. And then we have Scorpio there. So that's, we have child wounded. Okay. There was a lot of like hurt feelings, pain. And then we have invoking guides, gods, and guardians. Okay. That's intense. That's super intense. So let's find out what happened. Okay, Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. We're starting with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this was a positive relationship. Okay, it was at one time. I feel like something went south here. Something went south. This feels like there is separation. Because in my psychic eye, I'm seeing this seer here they're holding up a card, but it feels like a white flag to me. Like part of them wants to make peace. Part of them wants to come back. I have cards that are sliding all over the table now. Part of them wants to come back, but frankly, they're still quite a mess, okay? They're still, because my cards are flipping, okay? They're just leaving a mess wherever they go. They don't have it together. They're still really hurt, and I feel like they're acting out in some way, okay? I'm hearing childish. They're still acting out childish things. For some of you, if you guys are in the witchy community or you're witches and you are friends and you're both like in that kind of thing, if you know, you know, there may be castings going on, right? There may have been some kind of that drama. Okay, just take what resonates, all right? I don't want to talk about it because it's just so whatever. I do think for some of you, this person is calling upon like their own like practice or their belief systems to bring you guys back together. I think you need to be real cautious. Real cautious. Okay, because this person is not. There's martyr energy here with blinded to pain. Okay, they are not. They're still in this destroyer energy. They're wounded. Okay. This also could be you. You're still hurt by what happened. What happened? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So there was heartbreak here. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So this stuff already happened. There was heartbreak. I'm going to flip them up because it happened. We want to talk about it happening. Okay, so what happened here? What happened? What was the heartbreak? What was the fighting? What was it about? Oh no. Was it really? Queen of Cups, Two of Hazards. Okay. For some of you, I'm just intuitively getting love. Because my two of Cups, my Two of Hazards card in this deck is actually a Two of Cups card. Okay, because I had more than one of these decks. I need to replace this deck, okay? But now I have this card and I like this card because it has Two of Cups vibe and a Two of Hazards vibe, okay? So it's a mix of those two, okay? So I feel like this was like over love, okay? Or some kind of connection. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups here, who is eating a brain, by the way, I feel like there was jealousy and envy, possibly like talking smack, talking some shit, okay? There was fighting as well. Anyway, I'm getting kind of lost in this because it almost took on a life of its own, didn't it? It kind of did. I'm hearing it kind of did. We got the Queen of Swords. So there was like verbal fighting. There was verbal fighting. There's death in reverse. And there's a Nine of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is that it was kind of a lingering energy. Like it went on for a while. And perhaps you kind of knew what was going on, but there was a bit of maybe denial about it. I'm hearing like, and then there was like, oh, bitch, you talking about me? More like this. Oh, bitch, you talking about me? You jealous? I feel like almost like someone was after someone's partner or jealous of someone's partner or doing something about that or just jealous in general. And now what's happened is there's a whole lot of people who don't like this person. Anyway, it was drama. It was the height of the season of drama. There's some of you, this could have took place on TikTok. TikTok is, listen, if you want some drama, I'm telling you, which talk is it? I don't hang out on which talk much because we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it was not happy. Okay, it was not a happy time. However this plays out for you guys, it was not a happy time. Okay. Some of you guys may have actually ended up like breaking up. For some of you, you like broke up with this person, this friendship or whatever this is. Like there's like no contact, or you guys just don't talk or you avoid each other. I feel like there's still hard feelings though. So it's weird they're coming through. I miss you, bitch. You be careful of this person. They are not healed, okay? This is manipulative. This person is up to no good, all right? No good. Zero good. They do not have good intentions. I don't feel one bit of good intentions here. If you do protections, if you're a witchy person, get some protections. If this is online, protect your online. And people are like, how do you protect your online? It's magic. Magic all takes place first in your mind. So use your mental space. You can ward the internet, your platforms, just like you ward everything else, okay? Think about it. Think about it. You're a techno shaman. Do that shit. We have the Nine of Cups. Yes, protect yourself. Okay, protect your money, protect your business, protect yourself from this person. Okay, because they are after your success. They are after whatever you're working on, this person doesn't want you to have it. Okay, this person has bad intentions. Bad. Not good, not good. If you guys are experiencing any kind of come up right now, since you're not talking to this person, any kind of attention, if things are really good between you and your person, if all of a sudden you're getting a little bit of success, they want a piece. And they're coming for it. They want to ride your coattails because they're that kind of bitch. Ugh. The Seven of Pentacles. You know, I feel entitlement from this person. Okay, I feel entitlement. Like I've been with you so long. I'm such a good friend, or we've been best friends, or I did this shit for you, or I blah 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 blah. They feel entitled to this. I haven't even given you the message. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. The Magician. Five of Cups in reverse is, I feel like they don't have any regrets about what they said or what happened. If they tell you they're sorry, they're not. They're lying. Like, there is nothing sincere here. And for some of you, they're casting to try to make this happen. They're trying to make you guys come back together, okay? You need to know that, okay? You need to know that if you are magical, if you are a magical person. If you're not, they're still trying to manifest them coming back into your life. And if you work, whatever you work with, invoke, protect, okay? This person, listen, this happens sometimes on our path. That old energy pops back up when things get good. And it's like the universe asking, did you really learn the lesson? Do you really have good boundaries? Can you really withstand facing this person again? Because they're still at their shit. Okay? So, what's the message here? I almost feel like the message really isn't from them. The message is from the universe. It's from your spirit guides. They want you to know, your ancestors, whatever you work with. I feel like they're coming through. This is a warning. You know, sometimes this happens, okay? This is a warning for you to watch out for the people in the past coming back to you when things get good. Okay, because I feel like for group 2, you may find this happening to you. Angel number 1234. Have faith in yourself to take the steps to where your soul is guided. Okay, trust your intuition when people show up in your life. Okay, especially people from the past. If you're at a family reunion and all of a sudden your cousin, who was like your best friend, who you had something like this happen with, shows up, take note, pay attention, get ready, do your thing, get prepared, okay? Because the universe they're presenting this person as a question. Did you learn? What wisdom did you gain? Are you going to allow this person to come back into your energy? Are you going to allow this person to kind of like bust your bubble or parasite off your energy? Have you really learned the lesson? Sometimes we revisit things and we learn that we really are as strong as we think we are. We really have leveled up to the degree that this person re-entering our life doesn't even affect us. And sometimes we learn that we fall back into bad behavior or behavior that doesn't serve us. And we have to revisit why. And we have to gain that wisdom to move on to the next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the next step, right? So either way you go, it's a learning process, right? Where's that teacher? It's a teaching moment, okay? So that's what this person's about, this person missing you. Missing. I want to say that in quotes, missing you. This person missing using you, okay? That's really what it is. Some of you guys, this person used you for clout or they tried to use you for clout, okay? Yeah, you don't need this person. But you know what? They really need you. And here's the thing. They're not well liked. This isn't a pleasant person. People don't like them. But people like you. But people find them to be a little irritating. Okay? I'm hearing they're irritating. Okay, we have you are swimming against the current. Swim with the flow. Go with your intuition. Go with the flow. Don't force it. Don't force things. I feel like you are on a trajectory, My tongue's heavy, you guys. You're on a road, okay? You're on a path. And the universe, your spirits, whatever you work with, sees you there. And you have a destination. It's like your OnStar is just like got you going there. Okay. But the universe sees like people in situations kind of like popping on the road like a video game. And they're bringing this to the surface to let you know that there's going to be obstacles. Well, not really, not like before. These are possible obstacles. They're possible issues if you make them issues. It really depends on how healed you really are. And it's almost like you're being tested, but not in a way like, are you worthy of what's coming? More like, what have you learned? How sharp is your discernment? Because the next level of where you're going in your life requires you to have good discernment. It requires you to know how to how to move. It requires you to put what you've learned into motion and following your gut and following internal guidance. This other card came out. We have being alone is good, but being lonely is the worst. I have talked about this in other readings, so it's weird this comes up. But there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Listen, I am alone a lot. A lot. I live a very hermited type life because I have chronic illness and because of all the stuff going around. I don't go out much because I don't want to get a secondary illness, okay? And so, I say to myself a lot, and I've done this for years, even before that thing hit the world kind of thing. And I struggled with loneliness, like feeling very lonely because I don't have a lot of people. I've also like cut off like pretty much 99.9% of my family on both sides. But I tell you, after that all set in, I began to kind of switch my view on loneliness. And I understood that I don't feel lonely. I'm alone. I'm alone. And this is a time for me to really dig deep and understand this is a gift for me to really learn more about myself and heal and get into my own gifts and use it as a time to learn about myself with that teaching card, wherever I put it. Not everyone gets the opportunity to have aloneness. They don't get the opportunity to explore the Hermit card. That's where a lot of wisdom comes from. That's where a lot of our gifts come from. A time of real self-reflection. The ability to kind of see your life under a microscope, but learning to not break yourself down, learning how to heal yourself. It's very powerful. Okay, so if you're feeling lonely, it's very important that you begin to shift your perspective because that lonely feeling can make you vulnerable to people like this. Understand that your aloneness can work for you and not against you. That falling in love with yourself, enjoying your own company is very important to the human experience. Yes, it's good to have people in your life, and you will find as you become more comfortable with your aloneness, more people will come into your life because you're not attracting people out of loneliness, out of lack, out of need. You're attracting people out of the fullness of yourself, out of your aloneness, out of your honoring your own space. I hope that made sense to you. All right. Okay, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. I'm going to read off the letters for you. We have B, C, V, I, O, A, R, E, E, Z, Y, Q, O, Z, Y, U, F, I, P, C, W. That's a W, you guys. IFG. Okay, now the scissors are touching the mirror here. And some of you guys might need to do a cord cutting or something to kind of get this person's energy out of your life. If that resonates, it does. We have the Lilith charm here that's on the very edge, and we have the owl. So her energy is very present here as well. And I feel like some of you guys with this invoking card, you might feel guided to call on her to help you, protect you from this energy, or help you heal from this energy. If you do, then that's for you. That's a validation of that as well. And what's this? Evil eye. Okay. Just be very, this energy, this person, they just, man, I just feel like they talk badly about you. Like, this person actively like runs their mouth. We have the Libra charm here. Charming, yes. I feel like there's a lot of talk about you. Like, they gossip about you. They still can't shut up about you. And it just doesn't feel good. Like, their intentions are really bad. And I feel like you need to further protect yourself. With the evil eye here, with Lilith's energy here, I just feel like you guys need to protect yourself and get ready, because I feel like you guys are going to have more of this energy approaching you, like more people, places, and things. And again, this is like, it's almost like a level check. Like, let's check where you're at. Are you ready for the next phase? Like, are you ready to put your discernment, your newfound level of discernment? Are you ready to put your newfound level of gifts into play? So we're going to see as we approach the next level, because I feel like literally we're in a video game. It's like the Wizard of Oz video game, and we're on the yellow brick road, and we're approaching the Emerald City. And on the pathway, I see like monkeys throwing trees and rocks, and there's weird creatures, and the universe is asking, okay, if you face this tree, are you going to be able to move it? Are you going to stop? What are you going to do? You know, are you going to be able to handle it in a good way? If you face this rock, are you just going to turn around and go back, or are you going to find a way to overcome it? They're not really tests of endurance. They're tests of your skill level. Okay. And it's not a test of, are you worthy of getting to the Emerald City? That's not the question. You are absolutely worthy of it. You've earned it. It really is for you to reflect and see how far you've come. And it's also for you to see how much further you have to go. It's just an honest kind of report card for you to reflect on where you are. That's it. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just a thing. Okay, it's a gauge for you to kind of know where you're at. All right, so just be aware. And also, I feel like this reading here is to allow you guys to put up better boundaries and to think about your boundaries. Some of you guys need to lower your boundaries a little. Some of you guys need to raise your boundaries a little. Some of you guys need to become more aware that your boundaries need to become flexible. When you feel certain energy from people, you need to raise your boundaries. When you don't feel that energy, you need to lower it. You know, it's a learning process. And some of you guys are farther along on it than you know. You just haven't acted on it. And that's what this is being presented as. All right. That's the teaching. That's the wisdom here. All right. Okay, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey group 3, all of you that selected the Hand of Fate, this is going to be your reading all about who is missing you right now and what do they want you to know. Keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be pulling more cards for clarity, and at the end of the session I will be getting letters, initials, and charms. I wanted to say numbers for some reason. Now, I get the distinct feeling that this is love. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you that right away. So if you're not interested in love, probably need to pick another group. Okay, so let's get into it and find out what cards came out for you. We have Taurus, Maybe you're a Taurus or this person is a Taurus. We have Mars. Okay, so Aries energy. Yeah, okay, action as well. We have Sagittarius. Okay, so fire, passion, creativity. Okay, we have nullness, empty. Oh, well, it's null, emptiness. I wanted to say nullness, but null, emptiness. Okay, void. We have 50 Shades of Disappointments. Repeatedly disappoints others by not following through, ghosting, lying, you name it. Okay. We have Naked Before the Stars. Okay. We have Addicted. We have Messiah. We have Storyteller. And we have Prostitute. We have Loving the Self on All Levels. Okay, so before I pull any more cards, I just want to tell you that I feel this toxic card is about disappointing you in some kind of way. Okay, so I feel like there's distance here. So it may be that you are an ex, you're broken up, or you're physically distant from each other, or emotionally distant. You're still together, but you are emotionally distant. You're together, you're physically distant. You're broken up, of course you're distant, or there's distance here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person is, first of all, they're incredibly attracted to you. Okay, there's incredible attraction. And this null emptiness is about the emptiness they feel without you, without being around you. I think some of you don't feel like this person really misses you. I think they feel like they disappoint you a lot. Perhaps you haven't seen them in a while, or perhaps there were things that they said they were going to do, but they didn't do. Perhaps the relationship just has been disappointing for you emotionally, however that resonates. But this person feels that. They feel like they're disappointing you, okay? And I feel like they want you to know that they love you on all levels, okay? They accept you for all that you are. They see you. They see more of you than what you think. They know you better than what you think, okay? And I feel like this person feels a little lost without your energy, without being around you, without feeling close to you. I feel like for some of you, if this is like a long distance thing, I feel like the distance is really starting to take a toll on some of you. I feel like if you guys have like been together, they miss that. Like they miss that time, and they think about it and reflect on it a lot. Okay. Let me get some tarot here and see what all comes forward. Tell me more about this longing. The song that I connected with for this group was a Lana Del Rey song. I was listening to Lana Del Rey when I did the pre-shuffle for each group, and the song was Young and Beautiful. So there's a longing here for you. It's not just missing you, but a longing for you. I'm not taking any reversals. So this is Temperance. In fact, I'm going to flip the deck because I think the whole deck was in reverse. We have Queen of Swords. I'm hearing like, I am very clear about our connection. I do not have any doubts that you are my person. King of Cups. I don't have any doubts. I know that we are meant to be together. But, I hear a but the devil. But, but Nine of Cups. But I'm not sure I make you happy anymore. I'm not sure this connection makes you happy anymore. And I love you enough. I flip the cards. Not Three of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. I love you enough to work on it. Or if I need to, I'll let you go. If it's something we can't work on, then I'll let you go. Because I love you that much. Give me one more. Two more? Okay. We have the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. Clarity is coming, okay? Clarity in this connection. If you guys are together and you're struggling and you're emotionally separated or physically separated, or you're struggling with your person and you're together, clarity is coming for you. If this is an ex and there's some kind of weird energy, clarity is coming for you, okay? Let's get some more cards here. Let's get some love messages. So this person feels like they don't make you happy, okay? They miss you so much, but they feel like the connection isn't making you happy. And this card says, whatever it is, it's like a piece of paper for like a memory book, like a scrapbook. And it says, a happy change ahead. So I feel like there's a change for this couple, for these two people, be it an ex who are, it could be each person has a change or this couple has a change. So tell me about this energy, this change energy. Tell me about this energy. We have twin flames, your passion ignites. I was just talking about this in my community tab. Okay. People love to throw around the title of twin flames, the label. Okay, twin flames doesn't necessarily mean good. Doesn't mean healthy. It could be toxic. It can be one of the worst situations in your life if you stay in it, okay? So just because I pulled this card doesn't mean, oh, it's beautiful, wonderful, and meant to be. No, it can still be awful. It can be worse than any karmic. And karmics are necessary. They can be lifelong relationships where you learn and grow. They're just labels, okay? Twin flames, your passion ignites. I feel like for some of you, your relationship's about to get a lot more passionate though, okay? Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Oh, TikTok. That's not what you want to hear. That's not what you want to hear, is it? Okay. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So I feel like this person is giving you space. They're not sure they're making you happy, and they're willing to consider like walking away and letting you go if it would make you happy. But I feel like they're wanting to work on it. And part of the way they're working on it is by giving you space for you to get your own clarity about the situation. I think some of you guys might feel like this person doesn't know that you're having an issue. You may think they don't know that you're struggling. This won't be for all of you, but if it resonates, you know. Let's get a few more cards here. Tell me more. This person is like, I'm struggling to figure out how to fix this, though. Okay, they're struggling. They don't know how to fix it. I think some of you have said something, the distorted masculine. They don't know what action to take with Mars. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to bridge the distance. They don't know how to bridge the emotional distance. They don't know how to make things better. Okay, they don't know what action to take. And you know what? You may not either. It feels like with this Eight of Swords energy, there may be a lot of confusion in this connection. And I feel like this person is missing you a lot, but there's also fear here. There's fear of loss. There's fear of the distance causing the loss and the inability to pull you back. There's also this feeling of like, I feel like I have to pull you back a lot. And if I'm pulling you back all the time, then maybe you're not with me in the first place, you know? And I feel like for some of you guys, the issue really is like you have other stuff going on. Like you have other like emotional baggage and things that you're working on. You know, if you need to flip the story, flip it, but don't force it to fit. Just take what resonates for you. Okay. Let's get some more energy here. What else? What else do you want to tell? What else do you want to say? Tell us how you feel. I feel like this person may have problems expressing themselves emotionally. And the easy route for them is to say, well, I'm giving you time to get clarity. But I also feel like there are some things that need to be said here. So here's your moment. Here's your moment, distorted masculine. What do you have to say? We're going to pull from Cupid's desires first, because these messages might be easier to get out. Okay. We have insecure, turn off the lights. Okay, so this person is insecure. They're emotionally insecure. They may be insecure physically, but they're definitely insecure about this relationship. And I think they're insecure about expressing their emotions because I think they're insecure about your future. I think they feel this doubt you may have about the connection, the disappointment, the always waiting. And you know, you may be at that part in your life where you're like, you know what, I don't want to be long distance. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I don't want to wait on people anymore. You may be running out of patience. They may be feeling that, okay? Listen, acknowledging your problem, your issue doesn't mean that it's over. It means like, hey, this is my problem. We need to figure it out, you know. It just means there's something for you guys to work on. Okay, just because you can't see your way out and the other person doesn't know what to do doesn't mean, you know, you just walk away. It means that, hey, we have some issues here. Let's figure it out, right? Now, the wrong thing to do would be to like do nothing. Okay, doing nothing will of course cause this to probably die out. Okay, we have unique and different. I'm hearing this energy of like, you are different from anyone else I've had in my life. And I feel like some of these people have had quite a few people in their life, and there's no judgment here. Like, you're very unique. Our connection's very different. Well, a twin flame connection is very unique. It's very different. Regardless of whether it's twin flame or not, this connection is unique and very different. And this person wants this connection, okay? They just don't know how to keep it going. They don't know how to keep the connection intense. They don't know how to keep you happy. They don't know how to be there for you emotionally, I'm hearing. 24 hours all the time, 7-Eleven. I don't know how to be there for you all the time. I don't know how to do this. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm going to fail you. I'm scared I already have. Package the gift naughty. Cuddle, movie night, media room. I think they're missing the everyday interaction with you. And some of them think they're not sure they could actually be there for you every day. Like, they're not sure they're capable of that, okay? And I feel like some of them want to do that. They just don't know how to make that happen. They don't know how it's going to play out. And for some of you, that's a problem because you're ready for that. Like, you're ready for you guys, the distance to go away. You know what I'm saying? Like emotional, physical, whatever the distance is. You're ready for that, okay? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Like this, I feel like this is where you're at. You're like, I want to make some memories. I want to have some experiences with you. Like I want to live my life. I want to get out there and embrace life. Like that's where I'm at. You know, that's what I want to do. And I feel like for some reason, there's some resistance here. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I think this is a message from this person. I feel like they just want you to be happy where you are with them, how it is right now. If you can accept it as it is right now and be happy with it. Can you do that? Are you capable of doing that right now? I think that's their ultimate question. If not, what do we need to do to make you happy right now? And I think they don't know. And I'm not sure you do. Let's get some more. Let's get one more of these cards. Tell me more. Okay. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for the new opportunities and possibilities in your life. I think you may be in your head, especially with this Eight of Swords here. You and the other person may both be in your head about this. You guys may be individually overthinking this to the point where you've just got so in your head about it. There is no clarity. There is no solution. It's just nothing's coming. So what you can do is you just dog-ear that page. You can always come back to it, but start enjoying your time with this person. Okay? When you're able to like communicate and be with this person, enjoy your time with this person, engage with them. Okay? Some of you guys haven't been present in the moments that you guys have like been able to spend time together, and it's time for you to return to that. Like, be present in the moments that you spend together. Okay? It will help you get clarity about what you really want. It will also help you see new possibilities for you bridging the distance, and both of you will see what you want, And here's the deal. If the clarity is revealed that this person doesn't want what you want, you both need to know. You need to know where you're going, because if your roads are different now, that's okay. It doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make them bad. It just makes it real. And it releases you to find the person you're meant for, and it releases them to find the person they're meant for, and life goes on. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes these connections don't work out, okay? And it's okay. It really is. It's not a character flaw. It doesn't mean that you haven't done your life purpose. It doesn't make you a bad person or whatever, okay? It just means now wasn't the time. Okay, and that's it, all right? So, just because this came out doesn't hold you to a different standard of behavior in relationships. You don't have to put up with anything that isn't acceptable for you. You don't have to lower your standards or your boundaries. In fact, these kind of relationships help you grow to the point where sometimes your boundaries and your standards are raised and they change. Sometimes you can outgrow each other, and that's okay too. We have to stop judging ourselves and other people for outgrowing each other, because they're the ones that helped us grow. We're the ones that helped them grow. So we honored each other by watering each other's flowers, if you will. We watered each other's garden. So, yeah, it may be sad, but it's also like, look how much they've grown as well. I know that's bittersweet, but, for some of you, it may be a situation like that. For others, this is really about you growing closer as a couple and overcoming the emotional distance, the physical distance, whatever the distance is. It depends on where you are. But there's a deep longing for you. There's a missing you, like missing your touch, missing being around you, missing seeing your body language, like missing interacting and laughing with you on a daily basis. And it almost seems like this missing for one party has become a source of disappointment, like a constant am I ever going to have the security of having a person with me, all the time? Or am I going to have to live in this constant sense of longing for someone, because I'm not sure I want to do that anymore. And that's okay. That means that you've come to that level of awareness of the things that you need in life to be happy. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. All right. It's a good thing to know yourself and know what you need. All right. Okay, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a screen name, the initials of a screen name, a meaningful word. Just take what resonates here. We have AVOWZ, PFXEQT, DEADZG. Okay, we have like a googly eye. So I feel like this person's watching you. They're watching you online, definitely. We have postcards here. Maybe you've sent this person stuff and they haven't sent you anything. So you're feeling like, I've sent you stuff and you haven't sent me anything. So you're not feeling reciprocated. And when you are at a distance and like you send people stuff, like especially if you're in a relationship and they don't send you anything, it can feel very one-sided because you don't have, you know what I mean? You don't have much of anything else. So, you may be feeling that as well. We have dice here with the number 3. So threes may be a number of alignment, or when you see 3 is like 33, pay attention to like the music you hear, or, the thoughts you're having. It may be a sign of clarity. I'm hearing clarity. So pay attention to that. So there may be like something coming through when you see 33. Okay, 333 or 3333. Okay, we have the bull's head here, which is often Taurus or Capricorn. I think it's really important that you don't get too much in your head about this or too stubborn. Okay. I think it's good to be flexible, especially with those you love. All right. So there is no perfect situation. There's no perfect relationship. And it's really important that you remember that and don't allow yourself to sabotage a good relationship just because, it may not be perfect. But also, it's good. I'm a Libra, so I'm going to tell you both. It's good also to know what's unacceptable. And if things have become unacceptable, if you feel unfulfilled, then of course you have to do what's in your best interest. It really is. We have like a little bottle with black glitter and a little bottle with white glitter. They feel like crystals to me. So, you have to weigh the pros and cons of the situation, so if you're doing reflection about your relationship, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I do feel like we have donuts and drinks. I'm feeling like you guys need to have some fun with your person. You need to get in the moment with your person and stop analyzing the connection. Okay. We have the keys here. What I'm hearing is I still have the keys to your heart. Okay. I still have those, I still know that you're the one. Okay. And I know that we have a heart here. I know things are not what you want them to be. Another heart here, a purple star. There's stars. I know they're not what you want them to be, but don't give up. Don't give up on our connection because I think it's special. The twin flame, I'm being shown that twin flame card, man. We also off the mirror, I'm going to pull it though, we have like a red heart. So this person feels like this is true love. Okay, you are their true love. Okay, if that doesn't resonate, that is the meat and bones of this reading. I'm just going to tell you, that is the heart and soul of this reading. This person may not be able to express it to you in ways that are meaningful, and you may not be able to express it to them in ways they understand, that you need them to find a way to express that to you where it hits your heart. But it's true that you are their person for them. Like you are their love of a lifetime, whether you feel it or not. Okay. And honestly, if you two could just figure out how to make that connection, perhaps intensify the connection over the distance, be it emotional distance, bridge the emotional distance, bridge the physical distance, whatever it is, you would find yourself much happier. Part of the problem is the over-analyzing the connection. There's a need here to let go and be in the moment with your person. If you let go and you be in the moment with your person and you're still unfulfilled, you're not having fun, then that's a sign. But if you can let go and be in the moment with your person and you're laughing and enjoying yourself and you're not finding yourself unfulfilled, then hey, you know, that's a sign. If being able to be in the moment, be in flow and enjoying another person, like the person you love, is a sign that yes, you guys are connected, you're in flow, and this connection is worth working on. If you don't enjoy being around your person, then there's a fundamental problem, and no amount of talking about it and working through it is going to change that, whether you're in distance emotionally or physically. You could sleep in the same bed and not be able to stand each other. Okay. I know people like that. They stay together for a long, long time. It doesn't mean they're happy. This really is supposed to be a happy connection. And this person is very concerned about making you unhappy. Above all things, they want you to be happy because I feel like they believe you deserve happiness above all things. So they do not want to be the source of your unhappiness, and they would rather let you go than make you unhappy. But I feel like some of you read this as them not willing to work on it, and that's not what it is. They're just really bad at communicating emotions, and that's something that the two of you have to work on together. I would like to say this person would work on it alone, but we have the distorted masculine here, and I honestly feel like they're not as open in their heart chakra. They're not as connected to their emotions, so they need a little help with that, okay? And their feelings for you, though, it seems like it's helping them awaken their heart chakra more and their ability to kind of be in connection with this emotion. So the next step is throat chakra communication of it. But it's hard to communicate these things when they're afraid that you are about to leave or break up. You know, they don't want to be vulnerable with somebody that they think is about to bolt. And I feel like the masculine has been left before. So, you know, they're not going to pour out their emotions to somebody they think's about to leave, no matter how they feel about them, right? Because none of us are perfect. We all have baggage, okay? All right, group 3, that's what I've received for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.